Hello and welcome to Called to Homeschool, episode number 277. Should you use AI in your homeschool? Friends, it is so good to have you here. I am Meg, your homeschool coach and guru. We are now in our 17th year of homeschooling. It keeps getting better and easier every year. What's interesting is when I started homeschooling, there weren't as many choices and not very many resources. At that time, I didn't even own a smartphone when I started homeschooling. The internet was around, but it was not quite used as it is today. As homeschool continues to grow in popularity, more and more resources keep coming out. And one of those resources that I would have never guessed at the time is AI. So let's dive in and talk about first what is AI. And this is from AI itself, describing what it is. Artificial intelligence is a branch of computer science that uses algorithms, data, and um, information to create machines that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. What I want to cover today is the question of should you use AI in your homeschool? So, first I want to talk about how can you use AI in your homeschool? What would be amazing about it? So, one of the things that I found is that you can personalize your learning. AI tools can adapt to your child's learning style, pace, and interest, providing customized lessons that meet their specific needs. This ensures they grasp concepts fully before moving on, creating a more effective learning experience. You can use it for tutoring. AI powered tutoring platforms can provide instant help with subjects where your child may need extra assistance. These tools can offer explanations, practice problems, and even feedback, supplementing your teaching efforts. Another thing is creative exploration. AI can inspire creativity by offering resources in areas like art, music, and writing. For example, AI driven apps can help kids compose music, create digital art, or generate writing prompts, expanding their creative horizons. Time management and organization. AI tools can help you manage your homeschool schedule, track your child's progress, which I know in some states you have to turn in what your kid is doing. So AI could do that for you and organize your lesson plans. This can save time and help you stay organized, allowing you to focus more on teaching. And the last one is an access of wealth of resources. AI can recommend relevant resources such as articles, videos, or exercises that align with your child's curriculum. This makes it easier to find supplementary materials that enhance learning. So, those are some of the ways that you can utilize AI in your homeschool. But because I love to look at both sides of things, I wanted to research on why maybe one shouldn't utilize AI in your homeschooling. And this is what I found. The first one was an over reliance on technology. Relying too much on AI can lead to reduced personal interaction and engagement in the learning process. Homeschooling is often valued for its personalized, hands on approach, and AI could potentially dilute this by automating too much of the learning experience. Another one is screen time concerns. AI often requires significant screen time, which can be a concern for parents worried about the impact of excessive digital exposure on their children's health, including issues like eye strain, poor posture, and reduced physical activity. Along with screen time concerns, is a lot of times when a kid gets on a screen and they're just supposed to be doing one thing, often it's all of a sudden they're on their favorite websites or on their email or chatting with other people. Maybe yours a kid's a gamer, right? And it can start leading to a lot of excessive screen time, not just with AI, but just being on a computer too much and getting really distracted. Another concern is loss of critical thinking. Some worry that AI could lead to a dependence on technology for problem solving, potentially hindering the development of critical thinking and problem solving skills that come from working through challenges without digital assistance. And it's interesting because one of the pros was that it expands creativity, but it also could limit creativity. Because AI, while it is useful, is still limited in its ability to think creatively or adapt its unique, nuanced educational needs. It may not be able to inspire or engage students in the same way a human teacher can, potentially stifling the more creative aspects of learning. I think with that too, the one of the ways it could limit is to not go and experience something and have something hands-on. And it's very different of going and looking at a picture of something or reading about something versus actually experiencing it and seeing it. And this could be a really cool mountain that you want to study. I just think here in Utah we have a lot of the red rock. It's really beautiful, and so you could read about sandstone, look at really pretty pictures of some of the red rock in Utah, but it's a completely different ball game when you go there and you experience it, you touch it, you climb on it, and see it, and that's all its beauty. So that's one way it could stifle the creativity. And then the last one is ethical concerns. And the use of AI in education raises ethical questions, such as the potential for bias in algorithms, the dehumanization of learning, and the long term effects of growing up in an AI driven environment. Parents may have reservations about introducing these complexities into their child's education. So, there are some of the pros and the cons of using AI in homeschool. Now, the question is, where do I stand with it? Well, as I thought about it, I like to think about it as I would YouTube and utilizing YouTube or YouTube University, whatever you want to call it. We have found so many amazing free videos on YouTube. We have awesome history videos that we absolutely love to watch. We've been able to watch ballets, operas, symphonies that we probably wouldn't be able to go and experience. Really great science videos or anything that we want to study and learn about, we can go on YouTube and watch those videos. But also, there is a lot of junk on YouTube, which is why I monitor it. I don't let my kids just get on it and go wild and watch whatever it is they want. The internet, AI, YouTube, all the things are a tool. And just like a hammer, if you know how to use a hammer, you can create something pretty amazing. But a hammer can also do a lot of damage if you don't use it correctly. Same goes with AI. It is merely a tool that can be amazing and helpful or very destructive. So you can remember that it is merely a tool. And when you learn how to use a tool well, you can do some pretty amazing things with it. You can use AI to explain how to write an essay. If you don't know how to write an essay or the proper way to format something, or how do I solve this math problem, AI can give you a step by step information of how to do it. So if you are feeling nervous or if your budget's really tight and you don't know what to do, you can literally go on the internet and have AI create something for you so that you can do it at no cost to you and something that could really help your kids. But it does need to be managed so that kids can learn how to use the tool properly. So, will I be using AI in my homeschool? Yes, I will be. I use it for my older kids. They have used it for the last couple years. They've used it when they are working on their college papers, looking up information. They've used it for math. Like, I don't understand how to get this answer, and they've really utilized it for some of those things. However, I do not let my younger kids just hop on AI. I like them to be right there with me and off a screen as long as possible. So, should you use AI in your homeschool? Maybe. Need to try things and see how it works for you and if it works for your family. I actually would love to hear your feedback on this podcast episode and tell me your thoughts on AI. Maybe you already utilize it in your homeschool and have some really amazing ways that I could share with other people. Maybe even some concerns that I didn't address. I would love to hear from you about how AI in your family, if you use it, avoid it, or how it works for your family. And to wrap up this episode, I thought it would be so fun to share a review of the week from those in Mama's Members so that you can hear why people are loving Mama's Members. If you are needing extra help in your homeschool, in your family, anything like that, I would love to have you there. So let me read this review of the week. From this mama, she says, I am seeing constant improvement in myself as a person and as a parent the more I participate with Mama's Members. I am so grateful for the peace it has brought me about homeschooling. I've been going at my own pace and throwing social rules out. Friends, come on over to coachmegthomas.com and be the next success story and come and check out Mama's Members. Have an amazing week, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.